I mean, who doesn't want to go on a boat, sail around the Gulf Islands, camp, talk about theology and wilderness, and get course credit for it? So, yeah, sign me up.
Why the boat course? Well, it was a bit of a bucket list thing.
The boat course was more intimidating, but an adventure I wanted to take on. People's capabilities and limitations tend to be broader than they initially think that they are, and so I wondered if the same might be true for me.
Experiential learning in nature was a huge reason that I came to Regent in the first place.
I originally came to Regent, and it was the first time I had experienced integration of natural sciences and theology to look at the intersections of wilderness, of the doctrine of creation, of technology.
I'll have a new appreciation and a new frame of mind to ask how the technology in my life is either helping me inhabit the place and person I want to be, or inhibiting the people around me or the person I want to be or the places that I am in order to be fully human.
You learn the joys of slowing down, but you also learn the frustrations of slowing down. You learn the joys of being all together with the same 12 people in 2 boats next to each other, but by day 6 you all smell ripe, and you get both sides of the coin of community.
I've realized how important that is, just to continue cultivating a love for creation, which also helps to cultivate a sense of responsibility to care for creation. And we are doing that by being here and being embodied in creation.
We've had some really intense moments of rowing together, and even during those times, it has been a great moment to really dig deep into life together. And I really feel like I'm walking away from this course with 12 new friends in a community, and I think that is why immersive learning is so important.
There's just something deeply shaping about the formation that happens with embodied learning. You're being pushed, but you're also being carried, and you're also being sort of held by wonder, which is deeply embodied. It sinks more deeply into us. I think it changes how we live when we have the chance to practice what we're talking about.
What's so neat about Regent and what's so amazing about the boat course is it takes really seriously the fact that we are humans, and the only way that we can learn things is to actually live it out and experience it in our bodies.
Experiences are necessary for transformation, so all these experiences can be really bonding and humbling as well, but they really teach the deep love of God.
Regent has helped me ask better questions that I think will prepare me to have a theology for life well beyond my time at Regent.
People come from all over the world, and people come from very different backgrounds with really different expectations. All of them are nourished by it in some way.
Coming into this class, I was a little worried because I didn't have the theological background that a lot of the students on this course already had, but I do feel like this class is really equipping me to go home and live my life more fully.
I think the boat course, doing it while you're learning it, helps you to know it not just in some intellectual part of your brain, but you know it in your hands because they're cramping and clawing after rowing. You know it in your feet because they're tired and a little blistery. You know it in your stomach because you're hungry and you're eating in a different schedule. You know it in your body smell because you haven't showered. You know it in the fact that I don't know what I look like right now. I haven't seen myself in a few days, but I know everyone's face is better than I know my own for a change.
In a lot of ways, that's what Regent is. Regent is like, we're all in this boat together. We're all in this interim space where we've come from somewhere else. We all hop on this boat together and we're like journeying into this big unknown, and the horizon is huge. And so how do we row well together?
Sage and I, my husband, we both felt that we were changed from going on the course, that life couldn't be the same for us.
For me, the boat course is more than just about the topics and the place and what you're doing. but it's the way it is done, sort of the experience to really shape and form us.
It feels a little bit like I was sleeping for a lot of my life, and then I've like woken up.
Walking away from it, I can tell you that I will have memories like my dad, who's done it 20 years ago, who still talks about it.
The boat course was enchanting.